Game 2. I gotta take these notes down. Why did we ban nausea? I will say the Uller did a lot, but the Yu Huang just kind of, or not the Uller, the Rat did a lot, but the Yu Huang just kind of ran away with the game. Four, 5, 2, 3, 6. Did we pass the bet? No, we didn't pass it. So Ruv, Cab, Cherno, Athena. Okay. What are they setting up with the Athena? What is happening here? Are we even, like, still picking? Did somebody disconnect from the lobby? No. Okay. There we go. The KA is done. That's fine. I think that band's fine just because he's an annoying-ass pick. I don't know if we're running the Kabrakan in support or in solo. But then again, I don't know. I think it's probably in support. E-set is... here, if you catch my drift. Especially mid. We Kabrakan wall her and we kill her. She can do nothing against that unless she buys a Phantom Shell or somebody buys a Phantom Shell for her. She is very easy to pick on. I love this pick. She can kind of has a bit of a hard time with Rama, but mangles E-set. I also like the Kukulkan too. Because Kabrakan Wall gives a clear line just to whoever. I like the Cuckoo here. And I like the Circuit. I think our comp is way better this game. I think it's built way better. And Fenrir is fine too, honestly. I like the Fenrir a bit more than the Circuit. Actually, a little bit less, now that I think about it. Because E-set handles Fenrir a little bit better. But I don't think you're concerned about killing E-set. We have Ralvin and Kabrakan to do that. Because this isn't E-set support, it's probably Athena. Unless they're running Athena solo, which is weird. And we're running the Robin, so we would just handle that lane. It gives Robin a free lane if they put Athena over there. Granted, it's not as free as like something like a Sobek, but it still gives them a free lane. I really like our draft this game. This draft is way better than the last one. Cleo last pick. So it's Cleo in the solo. Osiris in the jungle, I presume. No, it's Osiris in the solo. Osiris versus Robin. Robin just has to be careful not to get bullied a little early on. But after, like, Soul Eater and, like, Glad Shield, he'll be perfectly fine to just kind of slap around with Osiris. This E-set is the target, and we should be farming the shit out of her. This E-set is definitely the target, and we should be farming her hard. Rama also, with his ult down, Rama also has a really hard time dealing with this comp. Fenrir's a little bit awkward, but I still think it's fine, especially into somebody like Cleo, where their whole team, except for Osiris, interrupts Brutalize, but that doesn't matter. Fenrir's here to burn beads so that Kabrakan and or Robin can keep them in place for Kukulkan. Mostly Kabrakan, though, because Kukulkan just has free setup with the Kabrakan. I really like this comp. I don't know if I've said it enough. The Fenrir is the only thing I'm iffy on, but everything else I love. This is such a better draft than the first game. I really hope we clean it up a little bit, though. Because last game was a bit messy. And certain things would have just made it a complete stomp. Because it's blatantly obvious that you guys are better than them as a team. So And realistically, right, you've got, what, 2 players that really don't compete at, like, top-end SOC level, I mean. 2 players. And then Leon is, like, on and off, realistically. He's a really good shot caller, and that's about it. But you have Dashboard, former SEC, and then you have Bainary, who is top-end SOC. These are good scrims, and we're kind of... This is not a bad team, and we are manhandling them with sloppy play. Again, I want to take a closer look at the neutrals this game because towards the middle I kind of steered away from them, but the early ones are the most important, I would say. I really don't think... I feel like the Osiris in the jungle would have done way more for them in the Cleo and solo, because Cleo can kind of just... After level 5 doesn't interact with anybody and can just kind of wing it, you know? Okay. Okay. And we paused. I'll be right back. Alright. Pringles is still AFK. Pog. Brack and Blink, everybody has beads, except for Robin, which is fine. Warding Sigil start I like here. You can go Warding Sigil T1 Glad Shield, or you could do this one. It really doesn't matter. I feel like it's more preference, but I think in this lane, it's better that he went this start, because I'm pointing at it with my pencil as if I could, if you guys could see that, because the death's toll. I think that's a much better pickup, because the death's toll sustain and whatnot. So we did a different start this game because our clear is worse than theirs. It's good. Do we have Kabrak in 3? We do. Okay. What was the thing I have for 3? I'm assuming she's our 1. Okay. Alright, we have to be careful with this. We don't know where they're going, and we're shoving up and left. We're totally gonna get collapsed on here. They're doing harpies right now, but... I mean, I guess they don't really have kill power. They have ESET stun, though, so they probably do. They just... Dual lane needs to hit 2 first. That was potentially very risky. We didn't know where they went, so... Or, did we? He just placed that, I think. He placed that 20 seconds ago? Okay. Mids. First mids are coming up now, and we're heading over to smalls. Hold on 1 second. I mean, realistically, it doesn't end up mattering here, because we get the smalls. Mid-camp spawn, and we go to lefts. This, he needs to walk away. This is almost very bad. He might die. No, he's good. But we lost rights. We got first mid-camp, neutrals. First. Wonderful. Coconuts to play this back. We got a gank in left. Unfortunately, doesn't go well. Graves splitting the wave here, which I don't know if I like. They still hit 3, I guess, but dual lane's gonna be ahead. Red's coming up. Graves heading over to right side because blue is down, actually, because Osiris stole it. No, just respawn. Never mind. I lied. But they're gonna steal it here. It's already done. Graves should get his smalls and then go back to his speed. And mid's dying to fucking red buff. Mid lane moment. I should say mid laner with no CC moment. We're heading over to purple here. We know that Cleo's in right, which is good. Promise needs to be off this. There needs to be a clear line of communication here because Pringles might die for this. I don't like that. I think better duo comms there results in either a kill or an easy invade. But it's going to result in a kill anyway? No, maybe Fender is dead. It's going to result in a dead dog. Grave killed himself. Granted, he probably thought that we were going to do more damage, but I think that all stems from not going to purple there or not choosing one person going to purple and the other fighting there. That really stems from that, because if you both fight there, you probably get a kill, and if you invade purple there, they probably come around, and then you get a kill that way. It's just dodgy decision-making. Osiris has complete control of right side, which is kind of expected with this lane. We just need to be on these timers. Mids are coming up shortly. Cleo's on oracles. Okay, mids are up now. And we're giving up lefts. Grave is not here. We're going to rights. So, second, one fall. I do not like this pathing, but ESET fucked it up, so we're fine. We're on blue here. We know Cleo's coming over here. ESET is sitting in the middle to watch. He's checking to see if mid goes greedy with his pathing, which he's not going to. You gotta decide where to put him, dog. Realistically, you have to either decide, are you gonna fully commit to that? I mean, we've committed Ragnarok, but then Athena ulted the guy in Fenrir's mouth. So, we were just not going to commit afterwards. This is... Do we have a wall? No, we don't have the damage right now. Okay, Koken's only got book with 15 stacks, and Cleo's gonna get this red easy. Unless we cuckoo ulted, there's no way we don't get it. Okay, we got it. We have Chernobog here. Where's Cuckoo? We need Cuckoo's damage here. We need to lead them towards Cuckoo a little bit. They're not gonna get anything here. This is really not good. Sloppy, sloppy. It's all this is just sloppy. We're starting things too early, or we're not committing to something. I feel like with all the Cuckoo damage, we still kill that Kleina who's getting Fenrir or Athena ulted, because Athena will land while Fenrir still has him in the mouth. So if we time it correctly. I'll have to watch that again, I think, but we'll see. Robin still has to play very carefully in this lane. How far behind is he? Just under a level. Or just about a level, so... Third mids are coming up. What are we getting here?
I never... Make it more of a challenge.
Pringles is just juking the hell out of him.
I must redouble my strength.
There's an engage over here on the right side. Kabrakan is by himself. We're just... I mean, that's fine. I don't think we got either of those mids. So... 0 mids.
You mess with an Oni, you get just...
Get him! Fenrir's soloing right here, which I think is fine because we're zoning the other two out. Good walk away. Robert was forced to back again. Now it it is level, like the thing has come to a level. The gap has come to a level. What do we have? We're upgrading Brutalize into a comp where everybody but one person can reliably cancel our Brutalize. I don't know if I like that. I love this though. That's not good. That's very bad. And we don't have a Kukulul to follow that up. That's very bad.
I have made a serious...
Very, very bad. That actually, I think it went almost as worse as it possibly could.
Into darkness.
I mean, I'm just saying shit we know. We know this is bad, but like, that could have been way better executed. We knew that ESET was going to path towards her team. We should have known that ESET was going to path towards her team here. I wanna see if I can catch this engage. So Kabrakan says, I'm gonna blink in, right? Or is he just doing?
Serpent swiftness.
Alright, Kabrakan probably says, I hope he says, I'm gonna blink in here. Oh, he doesn't even blink in. He just walks up. Hang on. Let me make a note of this. 8:14. So, we look at this here. I'm going to take this slowly. So, Kabrakan walls her and immediately sets up for the stun. We are just out of range of Kukulul, I think. But then we see him stun her right here. And then we shoot it directly where there's not a lot of space to the right. Do we have a ward over here? No, but we know they're over here. We know they're in right jungle. If I'm this ESET, I'm thinking that I need to get to my team now before I explode. I need to get circle down. I need to get to my team before I just die. So we shoot it. He doesn't get the stun on his ult. Or on his 2. If he doesn't have the stun on his 2 there... No, he doesn't even have it. Okay, I think you need to immediately either be trembling here. Kukulul needs to be aimed more to the right. And Kabrakan needs to be trembling immediately here and not hitting him with the 2. Because we missed both. We missed both the Squall and the Kukulul. Cleo's in the wall over here too. And then we still have Kabrakan ground pounding here to get silenced. And gone on. Then we Fenrir ult with no follow-up. Realistically, this went as poorly as it could have. Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that. This went as poorly as it could have, really. So now Kukulul gets gone on. Kabrakan has a stun to get ESET off, but, like, that's not who's killing him. What's going on here? My dog needs to shut up. She's probably just excited. Sorry if you can hear it. Anyway.
To hell with you!
Whew. That's just really bad for us. Now we're just... Are we two full levels down? No, we're 1.5. This deficit in solo has stayed the same. We need to just leave here. We needed to up down or needed to jump away. We just haven't ulted yet. We just didn't ult. That was really bad. I want to look at this again. Just look at this. Okay, so it starts over here. And they just keep fighting. Classic solo lane stuff here. He walks out of range of tether. So we invade here. No, we don't invade. We defend our blue. Sorry. We defend our blue here. Do we get it? No. We don't get it. And this is where I'm confused, because you have your 2 up. Why are you not immuning that instead of... I don't know why you're rooting him instead of immuning it. Because you immune that so he can't get the extra damage on you. Ult away. Or, if you're waiting for his ult, right? You're waiting for his ult, I presume. You need to ult away here as soon as he goes to ult, because you know he's not going to be able to catch you if you just ult over here. You know? This is all around just not a very good situation. You're in a losing matchup here, and right now is just... This just compounds everything. You either up down there, or you just ult away. You gotta commit, because it is up. It's just, you gotta commit to one of those actions, and it seems like you were just hesitant, and we're gonna try to turn it around.
Only darkness.
I understand the want to try to turn it around, because you definitely probably could have if you got him, if you had a little bit more time with your cooldowns. But right here, this is not a lane where you can afford to be dying like that, especially in a solo kill like that, because now you're going to be 2 levels down almost. And granted, you play this Raven in this way for the late game, but Osiris is going to be big, and you're rotating over. Chernobog just ulted over to left, and yeah, we have teleport with cooldown reduction.
Your team has fully powered the owls.
At this point, we've lost control of the entire game. Oh my god, this is one of the most annoying things ever. Fenris is dead here. Robin's here on the return, though. This is a very good fight for us. We need to take this. Pringles is here way before Rama is. Good tornado. Are we not going to catch her? No, we are. Okay. Big. But now Osiris is here. We need to just completely disengage. Don't even try to... Mid just beads. Just leave. We need to be gone. We need to be gone now. Because now we're getting Rama. We don't die here, do we? We do? No, we don't. Fenrir's back now. But I need to look at this again. Right. This specifically. I mean, Osiris is here. This is where you completely just leave. You have to pre-beats that. Okay, how did this start off here?
Your team has fully powered the owls.
And we don't even kill her. Wow. And we already know what happens here. You gotta pre-beats that, because otherwise I'm just gonna kill you. And we push back in for no reason. And we almost lose Kabrakan for that. The Kukulkan just isn't doing enough damage right now. He's going double stacking. He doesn't have any, like, flat or percent pen yet. It's because the Athena ult's giving, like, the second that someone's getting Fenrir grab, they're getting Athena ulted. That's the only use, that's the only thing they're using it for, realistically. They have no E-set ult for this, but we can't be there, really. Promise is the only one who's remotely in range, and I don't think he does anything if he makes it there, because he gets Athena taunted. Okay, we're in with Chernobog. I thought we stole that. We didn't hit Athena, but Athena has block stacks. Unless she's the only one there, I don't want to see him hitting her with that, because unless she doesn't have block stacks, it's so easy for her to avoid it. Okay. This is a predicament. Okay, Promise realizes that he's dead here no matter what he does. So, he walled off Pringles so that he can get away. The boys are not here. You just need to leave, Pringles. There's nothing you could do for Promise, really. You're gonna die now, too. This is not good at all. He literally sacked himself to go in here. He sacked himself so you guys could live. So you could live, and you went back to try to save him when he knew he'd accepted his fate. Okay, we're gonna kill Athena here. What else? Maokai came in for the cleanup, which is kind of what we needed that, but Maokai's half an item down. Like, everybody here is, we're just super down, and we're playing super sloppy because of it, I think. I don't hear comms, so I don't know if it's a mental thing. I don't think it is. It just seems like overall just sloppy play. But we see good opportunities to go on the E-set, or what we think are good opportunities, but they are immediately getting Athena ulted. We should understand that as soon as Fenrir is grabbing somebody, that's when they're getting Athena ulted. So what we should try to be doing. Athena does not have any CDR. Where is she? 110 seconds. Force that, walk away. What does Fenrir have? Fenrir has no CDR either. 100 seconds. You have a 10-second window where Athena's ult's not going to be up. Right now. I really dislike the stone cutting sword Fenrir. The Golden Blade's one thing, but you need CDR on that character. I feel like if we have CDR here, this makes this game, especially with how it's going and how we should be responding to the... Athena is, without fail, ulting whoever Fenrir grabs.
Serpent swiftness.
Okay, good pick. We lose Pyro, but we got a good pick. Athena ulted there? We didn't catch that on anything. We don't know Athena ulted. If we knew, though, that would be huge. We aren't using the information we have. Oh, sorry. It should be dead here. What is Fenrir upgrading now? He upgraded the jump next. I hate this. We're being too aggressive. We don't have the positioning to do this, and now promise us to die again because of it. We're being so overly aggressive here. Granted, before it was the both of them up in duo, but then we came back in to try to save them when we knew we couldn't. Or we should have known we couldn't. And again, Promise just had to use his engage, like, your second best engage tool, and your kill confirm. Like, your best setup, other than, obviously, the Ragnarok, to just peel out for the Fenrir who up down. I think we're just not in the right thought process right now. Because right now I think all we're trying to do is clean up scraps where we can and try to recover from our deficit. Right? And right now we're not realizing that Athena without fail has been ulting whoever we Fenrir grab. Okay, Fenrir grabs them, we get the Athena ult, drop them immediately and run away. We get that CD. Athena has no CDR in her build. What the hell happened? Why do these swap? Okay, now she has 20% actually. But Athena has 20% now. So the cooldown is probably like 90 some odd seconds. Or 80 some odd seconds. Fenrir still has no CDR, so he's at 100 seconds with that. That's okay. We're gonna get Athena ulted here, I think. We didn't. This is actually big. Oh no. Eset finally got Athena ulted, but she's dead now. Osiris is behind us. We hear him. We see him. Pringles is diving into the front. He's alone. Splitting his targets. I don't like that. And one of us died back here too. He's got to go back down on the Osiris. I got to break down this fight. Okay. So this fight starts with Grave getting taunted. Right, and then... So Kabrakan blinks in here, walls off Eset. We respond with the Cuckoo Tornado, which is good, because we don't know if she's getting Athena ulted or not. Okay. Clean is ulting here. We have Chernobog here, Fenrir here. Osiris is not here. We need to take this fight while he's not here. We Cuckoo ult the Eset. We don't kill her immediately, because Grave is on red. I really dislike that. Grave is on red here, and he needs to be... He jumps on the Eset, she dies. Especially with his build. The build he's going. We jump on the Eset there, he dies. But Robin's gonna get the kill anyway. But now Athena ults the Eset. Athena ults the Eset. Eset lives for so much longer. Now Osiris is here. Nothing to check him, because we don't have Cuckoo Tornado. It's coming up at 2. Chernobog is now going up. Fenrir has nothing. Promise is already dead. So we have literally 0 CDs to kill this, to go on this Osiris. Our only hope is that Pringles DPSs him, and Pringles dives in the front instead. So now we lose Fenrir. We're gonna lose Fenrir here. And Pringles, because we didn't go on the same person. You almost killed both, but if you just turn on the Osiris, you kill him, because you refresh your CDs, so you're the only thing that keeps them off of Grave right there. I know you saw the kills in front of you, but right there, you need to turn back, because you're the only one who's doing damage to Osiris, realistically. Cuckoo doesn't have it. He has got 5% pen. He has a get off me button and a get off me button with the slow, right? But he cannot kill Osiris right now. You're the only one who could do that with the kin size.
Your team has fully powered the obelisk.
It's just like you all know all of this. Like, you're all aware of this. I mean, I'm giving you information that you probably already know, but you're just not realizing how much information you have. This is ambitious, but we're not going to punish it because we're not here. Now we're here. Eset ult is down. Fenrir is dead. Just walk away from him. Don't have to ult. You can just walk away here. Now we have to ult away. Pringles is split pushing here. We have Osiris disconnecting from the game. No, he TP'd. They're TPing right. Activate the trebuchet when they get here. We have Cuckoo in mid.
Oh, down.
Just activate it now so that it's there just for DPS, I guess, but Robin's immediately dead. Good stun on the Osai there, but... And he missed. Robin was just not aware. The trebuchet shut up? Okay. Kukulkan's here now. We chase this. We let them slow for a little bit, and then we fly in, we root the Rama or the E-set. Okay, kill the Rama then. That's Rama beats. Kill the E-set now. Big. That's the turnaround we needed right there. You see Kleena behind you, but Kleena doesn't matter. Ignore her. Ignore her. She does not matter. Mid towers are up. Get both of those. If anybody's going to chase her, just let Fenrir do it, but nobody should chase her. They should just go. Pringles can push up the right and get at least this tower. We can hopefully get these towers. Grave needs to be in mid. He needs to not be going to these mid camps. You know what? He can get these, but we need him here for this T2 if we're going to go for it. Is red up? Red is up. Don't go for it. You know you have to. Okay, good. You can get it on the way out. Pringles is backing here, which is fine. I would have preferred him push another wave, but that's fine. This is we need to leave. We need to help Fenrir. We don't get red buff now, but just walk away. It's fine. Pringles is rotating over. We need to be setting up for gold. Fenrir greed backed again. That needs to stop. That needs to stop. You're greed backing again. They're pulling gold. They know Fenrir wants to back, and Fenrir has to back. So. What the hell are you going into now? Okay, serrated. For some reason I was thinking Katana, but this engage is really just stall. You just have to stall here. Just stall it out. Trebuchet's here. We can kill that. We wait for Fenrir to come back. Fenrir is now back with the percent pad. Athena ulted. We need to go... I think Promise was just too far forward there. You give this up now. Cleo just dashed in mid. Nah, you can't be doing that with a Kleena, dog. And now this fight goes on over here. We get soloed by Cleo in mid because we're fighting a Cleo who's super ahead of us. Like, Cleo just out 1v1s you in every situation here. When you don't have Deathbringer, at least. Because you don't have reliable enough crits to kill her. She's got healing in her kit and in her build, and she's got Hydras. She's close enough to hit you with Hydras. You just need to get away from her. If you could create the space, you can win that, but you couldn't create the space in that situation. Alright, so what is this here that we're doing?
Your Titan is under attack.
We're giving up Pyromancer here. Fire is coming up. We do need to contest this next one, though. We can't give it away for free. Like we did the last one. Our main issue in this early game was the Athena ult thing and us not recognizing that. It was without fail every single time that Fenrir ulted, Athena was getting ulted. Or that person was getting Athena ulted. We need to recognize that and adapt to it. Unless there's an Oni fire creep wave going in. I think Chernobog has to be over there. Or Robin with his TP. Somebody's got to be over there to address that fire wave. Because these Oni creeps are just going to fuck them up. Like, they're barely taking any damage. Robin's backing now to deal with them. Get your upgraded TP, good. We just need a ward that's somewhat close. They recognize that Robin's down here now because they were just pinging it to watch it. So now they're going to look for a pick. Robin needs to, as soon as he clears this, there's a bit of an engage here. That's a big wall. That's a huge cuckoo ult, but you did literally 0 damage with it. Holy crap, bro. He's gonna kill Rama here, but that's it. And this was just beyond sloppy. Do they just end here? Yeah, they do. This is just beyond sloppy from you guys. I think our thought process was just really messed up there, and we needed to adapt, and we didn't. I mean, it's a learning experience. We learned from this. We need to analyze what the enemy is doing. Like in that case, again, it was the conditioning. We conditioned them to think we're going to commit there, because you guys did it twice, and it didn't work out so well. So we conditioned them to think, next time I do that, we're going to try that again. And Athena will immediately ult the E set, and then we just drop her disengage. That's what we got to do.